What's good, everybody? It's Kenny Comments here, chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. And joining me at this time is a Louisville hip hop artist doing his thing. He's had a big year so far. And to talk about that and then some, I'm joining with TrapKingKai. What's good, man?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, man? You doing good?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having being on. We had some, some technical issues on the live show. So we figured we'd just do a do-over. Start from
Good. Yeah, I'm
scratch.
with it. Like I said, I apologize. It's probably on my end. You
Yeah.
know how Metro PCS works.
Yeah. Man, just technology overall, especially on the phones. But
Yeah.
but nonetheless, man, let's just get into it. What made you got into being a hip hop artist?
Just something I always had a passion of, like, not necessarily hip hop, more music in general. Like, growing up, I grew up on, like, East Coast hip hop, like Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Biggie. So I always been into, like, the songwriting, lyrical portion of it. But I didn't start taking, like, serious, like, performance-wise until, like, my senior year of high school when I did theater. 'Cause I was in theater. I'm a theater brat for 3 years. So, like, I got my stage presence. I learned, like, love to be on stage. So ever since I was growing up, I always had the passion for it.
So, everyone has like stories and meanings behind their stage name. What made you name yourself Trap King Kai?
Well, it originally started out as, like, there's, like, a funny story on that too. Like, it was my Twitter handle. It's always been my Twitter handle. And I came up with that because I was at Bonnaroo one year. It was year 2014. I was at Bonnaroo, and, like, I was with, like, a bunch of, like, white girls and hippies. They was like, you need an Earth name. So I don't know how that works. So, like, my homie was Flex Luther. I was Trap King Kai. Yeah, that's been my Twitter handle. Then I started going under that alias because I used to go by Kid Scenario, and my project was going to be called Trap King Kai. And everybody just loved the name Trap King Kai, so I sort of just ran with it.
So it was basically your Twitter handle this whole time while you was under a different name, and then
Uh-huh.
eventually you just decided to go with the Twitter handle and you just ran with it.
Just ran with it, and so far it's been working. Like, everybody loves the name, and, like, I kind of fit it.
So earlier,
So yeah,
earlier this year, you had a tour to promote your album. Talk about the tour. How's it been? Getting a chance to travel and perform and get your music out there.
it was actually definitely a fun experience to have. Considering, like, my first time, like, truly, like, touring, like, out of state and different cities. Like, everybody showed me love. Like, my favorite spots that I played was probably Lexington, and I'm gonna say Cincinnati. I'm gonna say Dayton. Dayton was fun too. It was always, like, a very good experience to do. And, I'm thankful. Shout out to, like, Swisher Gang and Cave Dweller for being a part of that travel with me on tour. Because, they're my road dogs, promoting Otherworld. They're on Otherworld too. Like, Cave produced Otherworld. He's the one who put the whole, like, tour together for it. So shout out to Cave Dweller.
I definitely gotta tell a story about the Lexington one. I was there. Friends of mine performed that night. Scotty Fries out of Lexington and DA. Shout out to Mike
Yeah, yeah.
Hero and S Folk. They did their thing. I didn't get a chance to meet you because I couldn't stick around for long. I had to work in the morning. So I've been following your work in the months leading up to it, and I did pick up a copy of your latest record.
Thank you.
The record's knocking. Also shout out to RJ Meads. He was there too.
Definitely shout out to RJ Meads, man.
So
And shout out to DEA and Scotty Fries too, man. They're the homies. So shout out to them too. Like, they're dope, definitely. DEA are definitely dope. I love Daily Alliance. And Scotty Fries, that's my bro, man. So shout out to both of them, man. Can't wait to be back in Lexington soon, man.
well,
I
definitely.
think I'm in Lexington. Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, I went to the end.
Oh yeah, for sure. So as far as being in Louisville, there's a lot going on. It's a big city. Definitely, I've interviewed some artists out there locally. I've interviewed rock bands. I've interviewed hip hop artists. I've interviewed guys like Wamil, doing his thing. Very well known in Louisville. I interviewed Jordan Jetson, who just released his latest record, Critical Mass.
Yeah, that record was hard. That whole album was hard.
Oh yeah, and he came to Lexington. And that's how I heard of him, through other local artists. And I interviewed him earlier this year, so shout out to him. You being an artist and a fan, you go to shows, you perform at shows as well. For those who doesn't get a chance to see what goes on the Louisville hip hop scene, how would you best describe it as far as styles and the direction of music that you hear from artists?
Well, the funny thing about Louisville is, like, Louisville has so many different styles, like so many different kinds of music, like subgenres, so that they don't have really like one particular style. Like, everybody here is dope in their own unique way. Because there's like artists like Bryson Taylor, who does like the trap or like the hip hop R&B fusion, like the G funk. Then you have artists like Jordan Jetson, who is just like mad like lyrical and spiritual, like aware. Then you have artists like Smoketown Nate, who like speaks for the hood, and artists like myself, who just like just having fun and talking about just having fun, enjoying life. So like there's all different kinds of like levels and styles. So you can't really just pinpoint one exact way. It's more just like one big melting pot.
Very, very true.
It's like a buffet, so to speak.
I like the analogy, the buffet. It's
for everything.
Yeah,
for everything.
Pretty much. So we in the midpoint of 2017. You've had a busy year with the release of your record, and you had the tour. What you got? What do you have in store for the second half of 2017?
Oh man, it's gonna get crazy. I'm actually coming back to Lexington on July 28th at Alice Bar. I'm performing at like the beer garden outside. So I'm coming back on the 28th to Lexington this month. Then next month, this month's show, I'm performing with Jameson, Sasha Renee, Corey Black, and like a couple other people too, a couple of DJs. It's gonna be really dope. So everybody's coming out to July 28th. Outside car beer garden. We're going to the beer garden at Alice Bar. I'm throwing my own festival actually here in Louisville. It's called Trap Fest. So it's going to be Brother Jew, myself, Get Some. Then I'm bringing in like a bunch of other people. It's going to be very diverse, rock DJ, rock band, DJ, good times. It's going to be food. I'm cooking food on the grill. It's family event, so everybody can bring their families out. We'll be at Dope Art Warehouse. So yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. And that's August 19th. Trap Fest, August 19th, the Mammoth.
I will definitely keep July 28th in mind. That is a Saturday, I believe. And usually after my radio show ends, I go to music shows afterwards. So if I'm able to make it, I'm going to be there, and the first person I will run into is you. So everybody be on the lookout for TrapKingKai. Second half 2017. He's got a lot in store. Before I let you go, why don't you go ahead and promote your social media links, and where can people listen and purchase your music?
Oh yeah, no doubt. You can find me on SoundCloud at TrapKingKai, TrapKingKai. Find me on Spotify, TrapKingKai, capital TrapKing. You'll find me Bandcamp, TrapKingKai. You can find us also find me at the Swisher Gang Facebook page. It's facebook.com/SwisherGang502. We're coming out with our mix compilation mixtape too. It's my label. It's our label collective, Apex Switch Above People's Expectations, Switch Your Game. So we're coming out with that soon. Now boarded, and yeah. So everybody, enjoy my music, man. Trap King Kai. Second half, try to close out the year strong so I can build up 2018. So I really appreciate you, Kenny, for having me on the show, man.
Thank you so much for being on. I definitely keep an eye on July 28th. He'll be back at Al's Garden, which is right next to Al's Bar. So Lexington people, if you didn't get a chance to see him doing his tour a while back, you get a second chance. It's rare that Louisville artists come to Lexington because it is about an hour plus drive from here. So make sure you come through and show support to this brother because he's doing his thing. And I'm glad we was able to get this interview through without any setbacks this time around.
Yeah.
So on that note, this will conclude the interview. Chilling with Jeffrey Kennedy is live on Saturdays from 8 to 9 p.m. And the 10-year anniversary shows on Saturday, August 19th from 7 to 9 p.m. You can hear them both on tmvcafe.com. Search TMV Cafe on the TuneIn app. You can download through your smartphones. Hear the show there as well. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Peace out.